You are listening to the Nail Pod Podcast. I am your host, Jaelia, or Yali, and I thank you so much for taking time to listen to today's episode. Here I am going to share my journey, my transformation, and everything that I've learned and keep learning about being your own boss in this massive world of the nail and beauty industry. This podcast has a lot of salsa and spiciness, fire, and the occasional Spanish cursing, so be ready to get inspired and motivated. No more laters, no more tomorrows. Let's start now, ahora.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Nail Pod Podcast. I am your host, Yali, and today I am actually recording this episode in my car. I'm driving to my home from school, and it's been a while since I posted an episode just because I have this bad habit of thinking that I am Superwoman and I can do everything myself at the same time. So when I started the podcast, I was also enrolling in school, in beauty school actually, to become a licensed teacher. And it has gotten to the point where I have a lot of homework, a lot of lesson plans to prepare, and a lot of classes to teach. Plus, I also have the studio, and I am just spread thin, you guys. So my apologies for the late episode. But I kind of want to give you an update of what's going on. So if you hear some background noise, it's just me driving. I have my AC on and I'm stuck in traffic right now. For those of you who are local, the school is in Renton, Washington. It's called Evergreen Beauty School. Amazing beauty school. I do not regret the decision of joining. I just wish they were closer home. So I'm driving from Renton right now to Vancouver, Washington. So that's a 2-hour and 20-minute drive. But right now my GPS is telling me it's about 3 hours because it's rush time, it's traffic, and man, that traffic in Tacoma is just, it's brutal. So sorry about that for those of you who are not local. So yeah, I just wanted to give you an update of what's going on. So I'm recording on my phone. So again, I apologize for the audio. It's just, I really haven't had the time to sit down and actually record an episode. I thought I could. But it's been too much. So, and I don't want you guys thinking that I don't care or the podcast is not going to continue. It's just a little pause until I can get back on track. So, like I said, I'm in beauty school. My graduation date is in May. So after May, I will have more time to continue the projects that I have. The reason I joined school, and that's why I wanted to talk to you guys so you can join me in my ride home, is I want to become a licensed teacher. So right now I'm an actual educator for nails, but I'm actually representing certain brands. And the difference between an educator and a licensed teacher is once you have the certain experience in the industry and you are an expert in techniques or products, or you want to represent a brand and you learn from them, you can actually become an educator. So you can go to trade shows, you can host individual classes, or, just create like a mini event, and you can teach about a specific product, specific technique, things that you have learned and you want to share with others. And what happens is, there's other professionals, they can take your class and they get a certification, which counts as continuous education if they want to. Not all the classes are just for a certification. All other classes are for simply just learning something new and sharing it with the customers to improve their revenue and to just try new things, basically. So it's really more like continuous education on your own, not required. As a licensed teacher, I actually have to go through school because this will prepare me to actually teach from the textbook that has been approved from the local government. And this one is very important because you're going to learn how to prepare lesson plans and basically how to be a teacher. And there's a lot of self-help and how to be, basically a good human being, and how to learn how to communicate better to convey that information to your students. So it's another game, you're all like, it's another level. And so far, I am truly, truly enjoying it. This school, oh my gosh, I'm so glad I did my research. I heard really good reviews. I talked to them. I toured campus. I mean, I did my whole research, and I called other schools around the area, and none of them seem to be as thorough as Evergreen. They really prepare you to be the best version of yourself, learn the types of learning, and basically just how to do classes, and they give you feedback, and it's basically you are already an instructor, you're just polishing your skills pretty much. So I'm really happy that I decided to do this. This is not a promotion or anything. I'm really, really satisfied with the education so far. They really care, and for what I've seen so far, and other programs, like they have cosmetology or hair or nails, or esthetician actually. I've seen that all the students are really happy. They feel like they get their worth's money, right? Like they pay for something good. They're very knowledgeable, and they're looking forward to keep learning every day. So I can see already that it was a good school. And from my experience right now, we started in January, so it's been 2 months. It's been great. It's been great, even though, COVID happened and there's some COVID restrictions. But I think the positive is, classes are kept small, so you get more material to cover and more time to provide feedback. Anyway, really happy with it. So what is the reason I did this? Why am I, if I'm already an educator, why I want to become a licensed teacher? Well, let me tell you why. As I'm doing more and more of the research, I can see that this industry, the nail industry, needs to be elevated. We need people that really care, that really want to make a difference. And we need to start sharing the information that we have learned. We need to stop hoarding this information and not sharing it with anybody else. We really need to elevate the industry. We need to create this awareness of the lack of education. We need to demand for better schools. We need to demand for a better overseeing from the government. And we need to put the public's interest and the student interest first before any other interest, really. I feel like every state has a board of cosmetology, and these are the people that create the rules and laws for the beauty industry. And some of them have hidden agendas because they might own certain businesses, and certain laws might not be convenient for them and their business model. So we need to change all that. So, the more I practice in being a teacher and preparing these lesson plans, the more I can see that, one, I have the passion. I really, really love teaching. I want to share everything that I know, and I keep learning more and more and more. And two, that, it takes one to make a difference. So if I have to be the one who will carry all this load, if I'm going to be the one that is going to face this giant, then so be it. I've never been afraid of challenges, and it seems to me that everything that has happened in my life, every fucked up thing that has happened in my life, is just to prepare me to keep taking giants and just persevere and win. So I will change the industry. I will change the way things are done, and we need to create that awareness. The other thing that makes me it fuels that passion is I spoke to the director of the school, and I was told that there's not a lot of teachers for the nail industry. Not a lot of people come through the IT program, the instructor program, to teach. And for him, for having multiple schools, it is very difficult for him to find a good, passionate, licensed nail technician / instructor. And it's incredible. For me, that blew my mind. But I can see it. I can see why certain beauty schools don't offer a nail program, and it's probably because they don't have a teacher. They don't have anybody that can teach. And even though cosmetology, you can do nails, when I spoke with the cosmetology teacher, she just talked to me about how the program, is broken down and everything. So with cosmetology, they concentrate in hair the most, then aesthetics, then nails. And she told me that for nails, they probably do like a week worth of information. And that's nothing, you guys. Like, that's nothing. So even though cosmetology is supposed to allow you to do all three trades, you're not going to learn a lot about nails. And we need to change that. So I spoke to her, and I really want to start teaching those students more about nails. And you may never know, somebody from cosmetology might incline to do more nails than hair, for example, or more skins than hair. Everybody has their own niche. So we need to change all that. And yeah, that's basically my mission right now. So as of right now, I have no life until May. I am going Mondays and Tuesdays, then Wednesday through Saturday, I'm just packing my days with clients. Because, girls gotta eat and rent needs to be paid. And then Sundays is, home day, half a day, and then drive to Renton. Thank God I have a friend over there, and I'm staying over with her, so I'm really grateful for her. So thank you, my darling, for being such a good friend and allowing me to stay at your house and giving me a roof and food. I'm well taken care of, and I appreciate that. Thank you so much. So, I just wanted to give you an update of what's happening, why I haven't posted anything lately. A couple of announcements are, I'm going to be having, if you're a nail technician, you're local, I'm going to be having more classes in Vancouver. So I already did a nail art class. It was a basics of stamping. It was a lot of fun. A whole day of practicing theory and the whole thing, just showing the technique. So I'm going to host another one in April. I'm considering doing it online. The problem is that when I'm showing this technique, it's better for me to show you in person than actually online. And I'm just trying to figure it out how we can overcome the challenges of camera and, communication and people not knowing what to do with their computer. So I'm thinking about it. It's just not going to happen right now. Right now, I'm just going to do the in-person one. The other thing is, if you are a nail technician and you are looking for support in your career, maybe you want to start your own business, maybe you want to do your own thing, maybe you want to transition from hourly to independent contractor, maybe you just want to improve your skills and self-help and you want to be better, you want to be an entrepreneur. I started a Facebook group called the Nail Pot Business Community. Over there, it's a private group. You have to be licensed or soon to be licensed nail technician. The mission is to talk about pretty much what we talk about in the podcast, so business-oriented information towards nails or nail business. We're not going to talk about trends and colors and nail art and all that because, again, there's so many pages and outlets that you can look into that. This is more like support each other because, being in this business can be a little lonely, and I just want you guys to find other people that are like-minded and just want to succeed. So we're going to talk about debunking myths. We're going to be talking about how to make money, how to make this your career, fun facts. I'm going to be doing lives once a month. I mean, it's going to be very active. So feel free to send me an email if you want to at info@thenailpot.com, and I'll send you the link. Or subscribe to my newsletter and you'll have the link there. It's thenailpot.com/pro access. Or you just go to thenailpot.com and you'll see the tab that says Pro Access, and then you can subscribe to the newsletter, and then you'll get an automated email just welcoming you in and giving you the links to all the good stuff. So I really hope that we can connect and spread the word. You can add more people if you want to, but they have to be in the nail industry. So those are the announcements right now. The third one that I cannot forget is May 14th through the 17th. It's going to be Nail Camp in Florida. My goodness, Nail Camp is such a fun event. If you are in the East Coast or you just need a break from winter, We're going to be in Florida. Spaces are limited because it's an actual camp. We stay over for those days. And if you're asking, like, what is it? Head out to nilcamp.org to know all about it. This event is made twice a year, one in the East Coast and one on the West Coast. The East Coast this year is going to be in Florida. The West Coast this year is going to be in Washington. So we stay over. Everything is about education. We have classes, demos, meals are included, stay are included. We have guest speakers. We have 1 hour demos, 3 hour classes, 5 hour classes. I mean, you can sign up for all that, and you get to meet so many cool people. You get to meet and greet and network and make friends in the nail industry, and it's so much fun because you get to talk to them and you feel like you're not crazy, you're with your people, and oh my gosh, it's so amazing. This is going to be my second year attending, and it's just so much fun. So I recommend that you look it up. It's nailcamp.org. Also, if you speak Spanish, there's going to be multiple educators in Spanish too. I'm going to be one of them. I'm going to be teaching in English and Spanish. So if you speak Spanish, I'll be there, and I hope I can meet you too. So yeah, I'm excited, guys, to share all this stuff with you. I hope you are excited as well. And let me know if you have any questions, like always. If you haven't followed me on social media, I have Instagram at the Nail Pot. All right, guys, this is it for today. Thank you so much for joining me today and for being with me on my way home. I still have about 1 hour and 45 minutes. So I hope we connect soon and we can talk soon as well. I will try to record more on my way home until May passes. So let me know what you think. And be well. And I hope you all have a wonderful day. And I will see you guys soon. Goodbye. Adios.